Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk more about Mandela effects and different conspiracy theories. I know you guys really like them, and we're going to talk some more. Some of these I'm going to warm up to some that I have. I'm going to touch base more on the Mandela effect of Shazam and Kazam, because I got some comments on that, and also it's only like a 60-second video because of TikTok, so I'm going to get more into that first. So to start off in that, Shazam and Kazam, one movie with Shaq, the other movie with Sinbad. Definitely remember both movies. I think almost everybody in those comments, there's like a lot of comments on that. Everybody remembers it too. And for those who said that, I think I had a few comments both on that and on TikTok. I know there's the spoof that he did just a few years ago, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, not after we all said that, like an original VHS tape, okay, back in the day that they used to have. And then some people said that he had interviews and all that. I see the one about the spoof where he's making fun of it, but I've yet to see that. But I do know that he did it. And I asked my family, I even asked my mom, she worked at a video store, remembers it. But you know, do what you will. Almost everybody believes it too, so that's one of those things that is weird, but I did want to answer some misconceptions about that. Yes, I know of the spoof, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a real movie that came out a long time ago, like in the 90s, and they were both different movies. Similar time period. They were around not too far apart, but they were different movies. But people definitely do remember it. I remember it. All my friends remember it. My parents remember it. So, and all you guys seem to remember it. So, thumbs up if you remember the Shazam and Kazam movies. I know Kazam obviously exists, but Shazam now doesn't exist. I know the one movie with Shaq you could find and see, and I know that exists, but the one with Sinbad definitely exists. We will find it. We will find it. So, going on more Mandela effects. There's a few that I want to talk about. In this video, we're going to focus more on Mandela effects. I'm going to do another video talking about conspiracy theories, and another one talking more about aliens. But for another Mandela effect that really kind of had me really confused, and I just heard of it recently, and I have been searching because it really kind of freaked me out. The Monopoly Man, and he doesn't have a monocle. And it's so stupid and silly, but I swear he had a monocle, alright? And I know I can't be the only one. There's tons of you guys who believe that too. But then I asked my boyfriend, I asked my dad, I asked my parents, I'm asking my friends, and they all remember him having the monocle. To such a point, I went to my Super Nintendo games because I had the Monopoly game, and yeah, he doesn't have a monocle. And it really weirded me out. And then I went to find my old Monopoly game, because I know I had my newer one that I only bought a few years ago, but I went in the closet, tried to find the old Monopoly game, and there's no monocle. But I could have swore there was a monocle as well. Don't understand it. I really thought it was part of his sting, especially for some reason on the game. I really thought I remember him being like this in like a running position, but apparently not. I don't know, but yeah, is that any other person who realized that and it's like he doesn't have a monocle? Very strange. It's like subtle little things, and it's very weird to me that all of a sudden he doesn't, and everybody remembers it as he does, so another odd one. This is, I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory, a Mandela effect, or what. I don't know what to put this in, but I got told this too. Growing up in school, and again, I don't know where this came from, but growing up in school, I was always told that your blood was blue on the inside, and then not until it went outside and it hit oxygen, that's when it turned red, so not until it left your body. And there are so many people who also were told this and believed this, and I know it's not true. I know that's not how it works. I'm talking about being a child and knowing that, so before you come at me and tell me I'm stupid, I'm talking about being a child in like elementary school and getting taught this. And it's weird because like I'm around 28 years old, and a lot of people around my age also got taught this, and it's wrong. I don't know why we were taught that, and it's not even a thing. And then a lot of people was like, oh, you were never taught that, but we were taught that. And a lot of people remember, and that one had me messed up because it was one of those things where you kind of forget that you were told, and it's like, oh yeah, I was told that too. And I don't know, again, what that would be considered, but a lot of people remember being told that, especially under a certain age group, and it's so wrong, and I don't get why we were taught that. It's so wrong, and I'm talking about we were in elementary school, like little children type of, you know, being taught that, but like, why? Again, I didn't know where to put this, but I had to put this in a video because it's been like freaking me out ever since. So I'm like, yeah, that's so weird. Why are we taught that? And then I randomly asked my one friend, because we went to the same school, we grew up together. I'm like, do you remember being taught this? And she remembers it too. Like, oh. And I was like, yo, it's, you know, it's not a thing. We know that now. But I'm like, yo, isn't it weird that we even got told that? Completely weird, like, side note, but it's been in my brain for like a good week now, and I'm like, I gotta talk about this in one of my videos, because it's been like, it's just really strange and odd. But yeah, I did want to touch base on some of those. I can go more in depth with these, but I just kind of wanted to put out a bit more and answer some questions about the Shazam and Kazam. I'm going to go more in with some deeper Mandela effects. And just as a side note, yes, I know who Nelson Mandela is, and my dad also believed it too, that he really died in the 80s, and he said he remembered it being a big thing. And now when he recently passed away just so many years ago, that when he passed away again, it was like weird, and that's where Mandela effect came from. I do know all that stuff, trust me, I'm a weirdo, okay? I am into all this weird stuff, but yeah, my dad thought the same thing, so I do know of the original origins and all that. I know I had a comment on that, like, where is that from and what's the Mandela effect, so just as a brief thing. But yeah, you can look up Nelson Mandela. When you do, a lot of people, it comes up with that they thought he passed away at one point in like jail or prison, and then really he passed away just not that long ago, and people were really confused by that. But yeah, I wanted to touch base on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be making a more in-depth video, but I wanted to go more on the lighter Mandela effects first and kind of do that. Same with my conspiracy video. I'll do more of the lighter ones before I go into the more darker side, I guess, of Mandela effects and conspiracies. But give this video a thumbs up, and if you guys like this, let me know, and let me know what kind of, you know, conspiracy theories, you know, simulation, Mandela effects, any of that down below that you want to know, and we will get to it. Alright, thanks guys, bye.